Hello everybody, and this is Cesare at Lone Wolf Paintball, and I'm going to show you how to adjust your regulator on a Mini GS. There's no reason that you need to ever adjust this from the factory, but we've gotten a lot of people that have been calling us saying that they have low pressure, so now I'm going to show you how to adjust the pressure and where to adjust your velocity at. So basically, all the Mini GSs from the factory come set at 195 PSI. So when you have your tank in the marker itself, like here, so right now the gauge is reading about 200 psi. All right, let me turn this on. It's going to get loud in here, Mark, because now I'm going to fire the gun. So basically right now we're hitting at 195 psi. This is the regulator adjustment right here. Mark, can you see where the Allen wrench is?
Yes.
All right, this is where the regulator adjustment is. Counterclockwise turns it down. Clockwise will turn it up. Basically what you want to do is you want to bring it to about 195 PSI, and that's the operating pressure of the gun. So that's going to mean that the screw is probably just a tad bit past flush. Can you see it, Mark?
Yes.
All right, so basically what you're doing is flush, and then like a quarter turn in should be about 195 PSI. So this is where your regulator pressure should be. It should never be messed with. That's not where you adjust your velocity at. You adjust your velocity through the velocity adjustment in the rear of the gun. See, Mark, where it says plus and minus? So basically you're going to be turning this way to increase the velocity, counterclockwise to decrease the velocity. When you're adjusting the velocity at the chrono and you turn it up or down, I would shoot 3 shots, then chrono it, allowing the gun itself to reset, and that gives you your velocity where you want to be at. Don't go sit there and adjust and shoot, adjust and shoot, adjust and shoot. Give yourself 3 clearing shots, chrono. 3 clearing shots, chrono, and then adjust the velocity as you would. Also, too, we've gotten some customers, for some reason, they've been disassembled. They've gotten disassembled at the field, or someone disassembled the front regulator. So what's been happening is when they disassembled it and they didn't put it back together properly, it's because they didn't have the spring pack and the washer in properly. So you've got your spring pack, and then your washer, and then you got the cap with the adjustment screw in there. This washer has to be in between the spring this way, but it needs to be facing cone down, allowing the set screw to sit inside the concave part of the washer. So basically when you put it back together, you're going to have the spring on top of the piston, then you're going to have the washer cone down, and then you go ahead and put the cone in and screw it down all the way. That's when your velocity screw itself will come loose, and this is what's been going on. You see that, Mark?
Yeah.
This is how we're getting markers coming back to us, because somebody disassembled it and they're not getting any pressure through the gun. So now when you set the gun up, you get your air. You air it up. See, now I'm getting 0 PSI through the gun whatsoever. Now what I want to do is I want to bring up that pressure. There you go.
But just to reiterate,
there you go.
From the factory, once you put a tank on, you shouldn't have to adjust that whatsoever. It should already be 195, 200 from the factory.
Yeah, from the factory, they're already set. I don't understand why there's customers that are having them adjusted at the field. This is not your velocity adjustment. This is not your velocity adjustment at all. So take that, degas it. So this is not your velocity adjustment. Your velocity adjustment is in the rear of the gun. All right? Always. So your operating pressure on these markers should be 195, 200, and that's where you want them set at. Then your velocity adjusted there. Again, please do not adjust the regulators, and if they do come disassembled, follow the instructions on how to assemble it and reset your pressure. I mean, I don't know how more we can explain it than that.
Yeah, I think that's good. If you have any other questions, you can always call the shop. Phone number's in the description. But otherwise, guys, it's a simple fix. It's not something that requires your marker to be returned or have to be sent for major repairs. Because if you send it in, we're going to have to charge you. So just stop tinkering with stuff.
Yeah, don't tinker with your regulator. Talk to you guys soon.
No paintball!
.com.
See ya.